welcome back to Red River Living. It's about the 4th of January here, first part of January, and we're home from work and we just got some chores we're going to be doing. Kind of been looking at the cows a little bit. Hey, we don't run a herd of 100 cows. We got 12, we only got 5 mama cows, and I guess 7 heifers at this time still, and we got 5 Jerseys that are still in the pasture. So we're going to start feeding them a little bit more. We got hay out, plenty of water. They're just kind of looking a little bit poor right now, and their hips a little bit, just kind of looking at them, no more than I know about them. But anyway, it ain't like we're feeding 100 head of cows. With the ones we got, I told somebody, I said, I feed that dog all the time, and I don't know that the dog does nothing for us. At least the chickens lay eggs. I'm going to start feeding the cows a little bit more than probably normal, probably more than I really have to, but like I said, it ain't like we got a bunch of them and we're just trying to take care of them. So this afternoon we're going to be going down into the bottom, pour them some feed out. We got them some cubes here, and I'm going to add a little bit of these steamed oats in there for them to start feeding on a little bit, just to add something to their cubes that they're getting and all. Then we got a few other things we're going to do. I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit about our chickens. If y'all don't really know the story behind the chickens, Miss Debbie wanted the chickens and I just absolutely did not want the chickens. That's the last thing I wanted was chickens running around. Well, I have to admit that I'm the one that goes out and waters the chickens. I'm the one that helps. I don't collect all the eggs. The grandkids help collect the eggs a little bit, and Debbie gets the eggs, but when it comes to feeding them, I done fed them some sunflower seeds this afternoon and some mealworms. I done got to try. I kind of like the chickens too. I like the eggs anyway. Whether I like the chickens very much or not, I like the eggs. But with chickens there comes a problem, and we'll be talking about that once we come back up from the bottom. I'll show y'all kind of what I was talking about and what we're going to be doing this afternoon. It's just a temp thing we're going to be doing for probably the next 3 months. It's not something I'm doing permanent, but for the next 3 months I'm going to have a little bit of a fence up, and I'll be showing that to y'all. So we're going to get down to the bottom and feed these cows. I don't know that I'd rather have them any other way. Everybody tells me I need to be careful with them, but there's just something about these little ones. When you get up beside them, get back, and they let you start feeding them a little bit. Two boys won't be so hard-headed over there, you think, huh? Just stand still, stand still. You just gotta stand still now. She'll come to you. Don't move toward her, you just stand still.
What's a boy? That one? What's a boy?
These are the 2 girls right here. Well, guys, we're back at the house now. We went down to the bottom, did it with the cows for just a few minutes, and the chickens, as much as we've grown to like them, have become a nuisance. as you can tell, we're not far from the house. And we had a water bowl up there on the back porch, and we have 3 things of water out at the chicken house. And for whatever reason, these chickens decided they want to drink water on the back porch. Well, when chickens got to the back porch, along with them came their mess. And let's just say Sunday afternoon, I spent most of the day power washing the back porch. I finally told Debbie, I said, this has done got out of hand. And the chickens had gotten to where literally they were coming up and almost sleeping on the back porch during the day. So I had to, just for a quick solution, it's not a permanent solution. We've gone picked us up a few T-posts. We went to an estate sale and bought these 4-foot gates. I had to go buy some chicken wire the other night, so we're gonna put up a little chicken wire. I did something quick just to keep them off the porch. But what we're going to do now is expand this out a little bit, and it's going to kind of help give us a place for the little bitty dog to run at night. Y'all seen Buddy, our little Yorkie, on video already. So it's a way for us to keep him in at night a little bit also, but to keep the chickens off. Like I said, it's a temporary solution for about the next 2.5, 3 months. We're going to do something different where the chickens run out in the pasture itself and not here in the backyard. We don't want to totally keep them out of the backyard. I mean, they catch a lot of bugs and insects. We're gonna figure something out for the house. We just can't have them on the back porch no more. So we're right up here beside the house. I had bought some fiberglass poles, and they're gonna be our brace poles. I thought I could just use those, but once I started pulling on the wire a little bit, I knew I had to have something a little bit stouter than that. So we went and grabbed us some T-posts, and we're gonna drive these in. These will kind of act like our corner post to keep the chickens out. So as you can tell, we are diligently working at it, but if you look to the west, that crazy sun's gonna get us yet. You know, our lawmakers keep talking about this time change stuff. It sure would be nice if we had an extra hour in the afternoon. So for just quick poles here, I bought these fiberglass poles, Tractor Supply. We're just kind of weaving them in and out of the wire a little bit. Just to kind of give us a little bit of support and all. Like I said, this is not a permanent solution for keeping the chickens out. It's a temp solution for the winter time, basically.
No S.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. Mine is no S.
Where did it go?
My next one is turn folded, don't fold it.
Where did it go?
Tent house. Yeah, Mother. Thank you.
So we've just a minute there, hammer. Kind of making do with some of the stuff we have around the house. We didn't have a 4x4. We went and grabbed a 2x4, cut it in half. We put about 2 feet of it in the ground here. And guys, this ain't for keeping cattle in it out. This so we keep chickens out of the backyard, keep the dog in the backyard. And we've hung us a little gate. Like I told you, we bought the gate at a estate sale. And Miss Debbie would be able to come outside and go through the gate, and I'd have to go around the house now in the mornings. So we're going to continue attaching our wire here and running around to the other side of the house. Well, we attached our sank it 50 feet right here to our 2x4s and zip tied it. It's just a temporary fix for right now. And now we're going to just unroll this wire and come down here and find us another corner. Right here I've got our little fiberglass poles to give the fence a little bit of support, because this is chicken wire and you got to do something with it. And guys, all I do with this is I just kind of weave it in and out of the chicken wire a little bit. I'm not going to zip tie it back to this pole or nothing. Well guys, it's getting late again here at Red River Living. The sun's setting. We've got 2/3 of the fence up now. Jared and I are going to run one more panel up toward the house here. We'll have a pretty good space here in the backyard for the little dog to run around and not run loose, chase the cows and stuff like that, and chase the chickens hopefully. But we're going to have the chickens out of the backyard, which was the main goal. Still got to come back. We're going to wire the gate because the gate's got the big holes in it. We're going to run some chicken wire over the top of that gate and zip tie it to the gates for a temporary fix right there. So guys, appreciate you watching Red River Living. We'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. See y'all next time.